Hey guys, you know how much I love fun facts, right? It's like my favorite thing besides tight pants and thank you notes. Well, get ready to have your minds blown because today we're diving into the wonderful world of the Netherlands. If you're planning to visit the Netherlands, you have to watch this video. Trust me, you won't believe these mind-blowing facts. Everybody knows that the Netherlands has more bicycles than people, is home to the world's tallest people, and even has a village with no roads, only canals. No, you didn't know? Well, now you know. First up, we're talking about geography, baby. And let me tell you, the Netherlands is not messing around. Get this, a whopping quarter of the country is actually below sea level. Can you believe that? It's like the whole country is just chilling on a giant waterbed, except, without the risk of getting soaked. How do they do it? I mean, shouldn't the whole country just sink? It's crazy. They've got these incredible dikes and dams holding back the ocean. And let me tell you, those Dutch engineers are wizards. Seriously, they're like the superheroes of water management. They make Aquaman look like a guy in a bathtub. And speaking of water, you know what else is below sea level in the Netherlands? The lowest point in all of Europe. That's right, it's called the Zuidplaspolder. And it's a mind-boggling 22 feet below sea level. That's like 2 shacks standing on top of each other, underground. Imagine if you dropped your phone down there. Talk about going deep into your drafts. Anyway, it's amazing that this whole country exists, let alone thrives, with so much of it below sea level. It's a testament to human ingenuity and the power of, well, really, really big pumps. I guess when you're Dutch, you just gotta roll with it, right? Alright, moving on to our next mind-blowing fact about the Netherlands, and this one's about height. Now, I'm not saying I'm insecure about my height or anything, but the Dutch people, they're really putting the rest of us to shame. They're officially the tallest people in the world. Seriously, it's like walking through a land of giants. I'm starting to think they're putting something in their stroopwafels. Or maybe it's the cheese. I bet they've got some secret growth formula hidden in those delicious Gouda wheels. Can you imagine going to a party in the Netherlands? I'd be like a little kid trying to navigate a forest of legs. Seriously though, the average Dutch man is like 6 feet tall and the women aren't far behind. I mean, I guess all that cycling must be doing something for their posture. They probably have to duck under doorways though, right? And good luck finding pants that fit. Maybe that's why they're so good at basketball, they can practically just drop the ball in the hoop. All jokes aside, it's pretty impressive. And it makes me want to book a trip to the Netherlands just to stand next to someone really tall. Alright folks, buckle up because this next fact is gonna blow your mind. We're diving into the world of bicycles and trust me, it's a wild ride. Are you ready for this? The Netherlands has more bicycles than people. Yes, you heard that right. In a country known for its tulips and windmills, bicycles reign supreme. I'm not kidding, they've got over 23 million bikes in a country with like 17 million people. That's a staggering number when you think about it. Imagine every single person from toddlers to the elderly having their own bike. That's like, everyone gets a bike and then they're like, hey, let's get grandma a backup bike just in case. And it's not just about having a bike. It's about the culture. Biking is a way of life here. I bet they even have tiny little bikes for their clogs. The Dutch have integrated bicycles into every aspect of their lives, from daily commutes to leisurely rides through the countryside. It's unbelievable. They probably have traffic jams, but instead of cars, it's just a sea of bicycles. Picture this, a bustling city center where the only honking you hear is from bike bells. Can you imagine? I bet even their dogs ride bikes. It's not uncommon to see pets enjoying the ride, snug in their little baskets. Like you see a poodle whizzing by in a little basket wearing a tiny helmet and those little dog goggles. It's the cutest thing ever and just shows how much the Dutch love their bikes. And you know what they probably say? Hond aan boord. That's dog on board in Dutch. It's a whole different world over there, where bicycles are not just a mode of transport but a beloved part of their culture. And you know what else? The Netherlands has truly mastered the art of creating bike-friendly environments. They have these amazing bike paths everywhere. It's like a Dutch treat as I pedal along, and maybe a tiny windmill on my shoulder for good measure. It's a whimsical touch that captures the essence of Dutch culture. Because, when in Rome, or should I say when in the Netherlands, embracing the local culture and traditions makes the experience even more enriching. I'm telling you, this country is like a dream come true for anyone who loves bikes. The infrastructure is so well thought out, making cycling not just a mode of transport but a delightful experience. It's like they took everything great about bikes and said, let's multiply that by 1,000. The result is an extensive network of bike paths that cater to every type of cyclist, from the casual rider to the serious commuter. And you know what? I'm here for it. The Netherlands has set a gold standard for cycling infrastructure, and it's something the rest of the world can learn from. So, if you ever get the chance, hop on a bike and explore this incredible country. You won't regret it. Hold on to your hats, folks, because this next fact is going to make you say, no way! Amsterdam, the capital of the Netherlands, has over 1,500 bridges. Yes, you heard that right, 1,500. That's more bridges than you can probably imagine. You heard that right, 1,500. Just think about it for a second. That's more bridges than some entire countries have. That's more bridges than Venice. And Venice is practically synonymous with bridges and canals. They must have a bridge for everything. A bridge for tulips, a bridge for cheese, a bridge for those little wooden shoes they wear. And let's not forget the bikes. I bet they even have a bridge for bikes. Which, let's be honest, wouldn't be that surprising at this point. Imagine navigating through all those bridges on a bike. It must be quite the adventure. I mean, I love bridges as much as the next guy, but that's a lot of bridges. Can you imagine trying to remember which bridge leads where? I can just imagine trying to navigate that city after a few stroopwafels. You'd be like, wait, was it the third bridge on the left or the fourth? Wait, honey, is this the bridge to the cheese shop or the windmill museum? With so many bridges, every trip must feel like a mini adventure. And that's part of the charm of Amsterdam, isn't it? The city is a maze of waterways and bridges, each one with its own story and character. So next time you're in Amsterdam, take a moment to appreciate the sheer number of bridges and the unique charm they bring to this beautiful city. You know what they should do? They should have a bridge festival. They could have a bridge decorating contest, a bridge-themed food market, and of course a bridge race. I'm picturing it now. People racing across the bridges, maybe in those little canal boats they have, or maybe even on those giant inflatable swans you see at the beach. Now that would be a sight to see, and you know I would be there front and center, cheering them on. I might even try to set a world record for most bridges crossed in an hour. Don't tell Guinness, but I've been practicing on my slip and slide. Okay folks, get this. Dutch people eat more licorice than anyone else in the world. And I'm not talking about that red strawberry flavored stuff, I'm talking about the real deal, the black licorice. The kind that makes your mouth pucker. I mean, I like a Twizzler every now and then, but these guys are on a whole other level. They probably have licorice for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Licorice pancakes, licorice sandwiches, licorice crusted salmon. Okay, maybe not that last one, but you get the idea. I bet they even put licorice in their coffee. Can I get a latte with a shot of espresso and a licorice swirl, please? It's probably like their version of a pumpkin spice latte. Now, I'm not saying I'm afraid of a little licorice, but if I ever visit the Netherlands, I'm packing my own snacks. Just in case. Gotta be prepared. But hey, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Dutch licorice is like a secret delicacy. Maybe it's the key to happiness. Maybe it's what gives them the energy to ride all those bikes and cross all those bridges. I guess there's only one way to find out, right? Someone get me a plane ticket and a lifetime supply of breath mints. Okay folks, buckle up for this one. The Netherlands, that little country of windmills and tulips, is the second largest food exporter in the world? What in the Gouda is going on here? I mean seriously, have you seen the Netherlands on a map? It's like the size of my dressing room. How are they pulling this off? Are they secretly growing giant vegetables? Do they have some kind of magic farming unicorn? Someone get me the Dutch ambassador on the phone, stat. I need answers. Alright, so it turns out the Dutch are just really good at agriculture. They've got like super efficient farming techniques and high-tech greenhouses and stuff. Who knew? I just thought they were all about cheese and stroopwafels. Don't get me wrong, I love me some cheese and stroopwafels. But now I'm thinking I need to add some Dutch tomatoes and cucumbers to my rider. Gotta support the global food supply chain. Plus, those Dutch veggies gotta be good, right? Hold on to your hats, folks, because this next one is a real eye-opener. Get it? Eye-opener? Because we're talking about microscopes. Yeah, you heard me right. Those little gadgets that let us see, like, the microscopic world of bacteria and stuff, invented by the Dutch. I guess all that cheese in those tiny houses really got them thinking small. But seriously, can we just take a moment to appreciate how mind-blowing microscopes are? Like, we can see things that are a millionth of a meter long. That's bananas. I bet you're wondering what the Dutch used those first microscopes for, right? Well, legend has it they pointed them straight at their cheese. They wanted to know why it was so darn delicious. Hey, can you blame them? If I invented the microscope, I'd be examining my snacks too. Maybe that's the secret to their world-dominating food exports. They're just really, really good at seeing what they're doing. Okay folks, this next fact is going to make you want to pack your bags and book a flight to the Netherlands, like right now. Get this, there's a village in the Netherlands called Giethorn that has no roads. None. Instead they have canals. Like everywhere. It's like Venice, but with tulips and windmills. Talk about a traffic jam. I bet rush hour there is just a bunch of ducks quacking angrily at each other. Can you imagine living in a place with no cars? I mean, how do you even get around? Do they deliver pizza by gondola? Do the kids ride tiny little boats to school? And don't even get me started on grocery shopping. I can barely carry all my bags from the car to the kitchen. I guess that's why the Dutch are known for being so laid back. They're too busy enjoying the scenery to stress about traffic.
Check.
Alright folks, buckle up for fact number 9. This one's a real doozy. Are you ready for this? The Dutch, bless their hearts, they love, wait for it, raw herring. I know, I just threw up a little in my mouth too. Raw fish, like straight out of the ocean, no cooking, no grilling, no nothing. Apparently, it's a delicacy. They call it Hollandse Nieuwe and eat it with chopped onions and sometimes a pickle. I don't know about you guys, but I'm sticking to my sushi rolls, fully cooked, thank you very much. So, apparently there's a technique to this whole raw herring thing. They hold the fish by the tail, tip their heads back and just slurp it down. No, I'm serious, they just slurp. It's like a fishy, oniony roller coaster ride for your taste buds. And get this, some people, they actually chew it. I mean, more power to them, but I think I'll stick to my burgers. Well done, please and thank you. Hold on to your hats, museum lovers, because the Netherlands is about to blow your mind. Fact number 10 is all about museums, and boy do the Dutch love their museums. We're talking serious museum game here, folks. The Netherlands has the highest museum density in the world. That's right, more museums per square foot than any other place on Earth. They must have museums for like, everything. They've got your classic art museums, your history museums, your science museums, you name it, they got it. But it doesn't stop there. They have museums dedicated to cheese, tulips, windmills, even clogs. I wouldn't be surprised if they had a museum dedicated to the history of museums. Talk about meta, right? I mean, you could spend your entire life in the Netherlands and still not see all the museums. Well, folks, there you have it. 10 mind-blowing facts about the Netherlands that probably left you speechless, or at least mildly amused. From their underwater lifestyle to their love of raw herring, the Dutch definitely know how to keep things interesting. I hope you found this overview of the most crazy facts about the Netherlands useful, and that it will help you in having a safe and wonderful stay in this country. If you are planning to visit also some other countries, check out my other videos to learn basic facts without which you would not survive the trip.